Hey Feminine! So as you know, my name is Kianti Ayshea and this is Blue Aura Healing Guidance and Tarot. Let's go ahead, jump right into this reading, y'all. I am feeling pulled. Let us see what the messages are. Starting off with what's the vibe. As always, keep in mind these are general messages. Only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Look at here, we have lurking, okay? Go figure. Somebody is watching you. All right, either they feel like you're in savage mode or they are now in savage mode because of whatever they see. All right, there could be a pop-up happening here. I keep seeing that card as well when I'm shuffling. We have Sneaky Link, Child, Jaded. Somebody was making excuses, being dismissive, avoidant, etc. It looks like you decided to move forward. All right, now this person is trying to grab your attention. That's what's here. Go figure, right? Feminine, you're not playing right now. Okay, we have Bae. So if this is not how they see you, how you see them, they could be, again, like I said, upset about something they're seeing or something they are assuming. All right, take it however it resonates. We have Spark. So let us see here. Ooh. All right, somebody could have been faking it, okay, doing something or saying something to impress you. All right, doing something or saying something to impress you, but maybe you just realize, again, they're making excuses for a reason. Things are stagnant for a reason, okay? Now, this could be somebody that you enjoy flirting with, that enjoys flirting with you. Again, somebody that feels like the two of you have this soul connection, or this is something else. And, you know, this person here being, again, full of excuses, not making any moves. But you have this over here where there's all this happening. Of course, you're going to pay that more attention than you would pay this. Okay, so could be something like that going on here too. Take it however it resonates. But I just saw Divine Feminine and Soulmate. Okay. Crickets. So whoever this is, you ain't speaking to them. Alright. One thing for sure, two things for certain. Yeah, denial. You're denying this person. This person feel like you're pushing your feelings away or something like that. Ay, 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 child. Yeah, we have roller coaster. See, notice I said ay, ay, ay. Okay. It's like a... You may feel like this person is, this sound like the other day, full of it. That's what I'm getting. You feel like they're full of it, okay? Again, saying one thing, doing something else, waiting on the proof. That's what I'm feeling here. Staying in the moment, present for good vibes. If it doesn't feel good, you ain't tending to it. You ain't giving it no energy, no attention, etc. Sold. Somebody wants to be as close to you as possible. Some of you could be celebrating a move. All right, a big move here. All right, big upgrade happening for somebody. So congratulations. This could be what they're upset about. They're just sitting here on the side watching it. First they denied you, rejected you, or was dismissive, avoidant, made excuses. It's because they were faking it. They were pretending to be something they weren't to impress you. It was only a matter of time before you realized the truth or something like that. Trash. Discarding, throwing out. They could be throwing this out for whatever this is. That's how they feel. Divine Feminine. Yeah, they feel you're their twin. Okay? So they're keeping tabs on you here. They're keeping up with whatever it is that you're doing, whatever you have going on. Tugging on me like this. Because they want to talk to you. That's why. You're denying them, rejecting them, and they really want to talk, okay? Not going to resonate with everybody, but it's somebody's message. Someone is praying that their feminine just talks to them. Okay? Here's that pop-up energy again, y'all. I feel like if someone wasn't available before, they are now. Again, not for everybody. Take what resonates. Something was forbidden before. Faking something, okay? Faking something and you found something out, or they wonder how much you know. You know a lot. We have access granted. This could be you this time. You know a lot more than they realize you know, or something like that. Everything like that. Yeah, this is where that pressure is coming from. That they feel, how much do you know? Because you just cut me off. You've been on this ride with me for a minute now. This roller coaster. Why cut me off all of a sudden? Yeah. Why cut me off all of a sudden? Cleansing your energy, removing negative energy from your space. And it's not to say they are negative, but the situation itself could have started to feel really heavy and really negative. Okay? Again, like I said, tend into the things that feel good to you. Good vibes only. Positive vibes only. Discarding everything else. Okay? So, you have online, looking for info records. More spying. Journal. Then I say keeping tabs. I said this. Keeping tabs. And they're sad about whatever it is that they see. But because they can't express these emotions, it's like it's turning into anger, frustration, and other things. Again, just praying that you talk to them, whoever you are, okay? This offer is on the table here. All right? I feel like in the event, like I said, they were faking something before to be impressive. All right? They did it so that you wouldn't deny them. It just backfired, you know. It didn't work out the way they thought it would. As Divine Feminine, you're going to be able to sense through that. I just talked about that earlier. Being able to tell when somebody's not being genuine, when somebody's not being truthful. It's pretty obvious. Okay? It's not hard. And I feel like even if this were a person's situation, yep, wow, Spirit, I didn't even know that was back there. Yeah, this is how you know. Even if that were a person's situation, had they been honest with you, it's not to say you would have been like, oh yeah, you know, take advantage of me and what I got going on. No, but as you figure it out and get yourself together, I'll still be here as a support system. I'll still be here as, you know, a friend or whatever it is that I am in this time being. Even though, see, it's more than that. This is underneath it, had known. But faking it just to try to like impress me when you ain't even got to do that. Divine Feminine, you're showing up as yourself. You like, take it or leave it. If you love me, like me, great. If you don't, great. I'm showing up as myself because I love me. I'm cool with me. I like me. I love me. Back to that. I don't know if I said it, but if I did, double emphasis. Okay. So you ain't got to do all that. I do that for me. All right. But I'm showing up as me. And if you like it, great. You know, this whole faking it to try to impress somebody thing. You're not with that. That's not cute. All right. So, yeah. They may feel like you're doing something to punish them. Like punishment. All right. But no. Receipts is what you're waiting on. Proof is what you're waiting on. This is how you feel. This is what you want. Okay. This is what you say. All right. Let's see. That type of thing. Okay. I mean, it's just agreements, settlement. Again, I feel like somebody closed on a home recently, or you know, something like that. What's going on here? And there's somebody who sees you, they're watching you, they feel a way about this. If this hasn't already happened, it's what's going to come in the next few days, weeks, months, etc. You know, not picking up on years like it's a ways away. No, I'm picking up on like this is something soon come, if not current. And this is how they feel or are going to feel about it. Because they're not a part of it. They don't know what you got going on. And they're realizing that this may be permanent for some of you. Okay, not all of you, but for some of you, they're definitely feeling that way. Okay, here we go again. You know, don't discard the situation. That's where they're at. Don't discard it. Don't throw it out. Yeah, see, they're reminiscing. Okay. Alright, I feel like deadline time running out, and then we have future. So it's like say something or potentially never get the chance to. Something just remains a memory. Also can take it as someone from the past coming back because they can't stop thinking about you. They feel like they have to do something now. All this water, all them emotions, what I think. Long road, long haul. Okay. Yeah, see, twin flame energy again. And this is how they feel right now today. Makes sense. Just over here pulling on me. Okay. Unconditional love, y'all. Aww. You might be seeing a lot of hearts. Okay. Messages coming from your person. Because they feel lost. Okay. Again, back to this cutoff. Double emphasis. You cut me off. Here's the receipt. Like I said, you know, if you love it, the proof is in the pudding. There wouldn't be no second guessing. Well, shoot. As soon as Blue said that, Spirit said they don't need to be second guessing. Look at it. Spirit said, and that's the problem right there. Second guessing. Alright. The person came towards you with the unhealthy behaviors. Like I said, something was forbidden. It's like, nah, yeah, that ain't it. Okay. And see financial here? Something ain't right. The fruit. Fruit of the spirit. Who were they around? What were they doing? Okay. Again, some of you just know more than they think you know, or if they realize that you know a lot more than they assume you did, or something like that, y'all. Soulmate. A lot of assumptions going around. Be careful with that, you two. Okay, we have soulmate and cleansing. As you continue to cleanse your space, cleanse yourself, and your person does the same, it's going to bring the two of you closer together because the underlying energy here is single, current status available. So it's not like this person comes towards you with a whole bunch of baggage and, you know, like people on the side and stuff. No, they come towards you available. That's the receipt. That's the proof. Okay. Otherwise, I feel like you're just on pause. Something about growing up, maturing. Person can be a certain age and still be extremely immature in a lot of different ways. Whether they realize it or not. And perhaps there's some things they just didn't realize until, you know, it's like they were running away from something. Running away from certain depth of emotions. Or just their emotions and feelings, period. But they can't run away from them now. Alright, let's see, y'all. Yeah. The Ace of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. Talking about holding back. Talking about holding back. Good. Alright, let's see. Whoa. King of Pentacles. King of Swords. The Fool card. Alright, we have the Hierophant here. Earth sign, air sign person. Practical. Grounded. Down to earth. But at the same time, it's like they think a lot. So their heads are always in the clouds. Very interesting mix. Like, how you down to earth and head in the clouds at the same time, you know? Very interesting mix. All right, so it happens to the best of us. It is what it is. That may be one of the things with the roller coaster. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. The roller coaster. They grounded and in the clouds at the same time. Yes, and you got so tired of that. You know, like, not them per se, but like, you just didn't understand the hot and cold. Like, they weren't expressing much to you. I feel like you had to do the guessing game a lot, and that's probably what made it toxic. Okay, you like, just speak up. Remember, they were denying or avoiding, dismissing certain emotions and things like that until you. Now, the King of Pentacles, yeah, you know, cares about their career and typically is pretty well off, takes care of the people they love. King of Swords, very intelligent, smooth talker, you know, people can learn a lot from King of Swords. When it comes to emotions, though, okay. So it makes perfect sense. And then the Fool card, this is like a leap of faith, all right? When it comes to the leap of faith and a King of Pentacles or a King of Swords, that is not their style. So what was required here in the twin flame situation is taking that leap of faith, and they weren't ready to do it. Okay? Were not. That was past tense. Okay? So the only proof that they could provide to you right now is that they are, or, you know, I can't say that they will be, because that ain't gonna do it for you no more. You're like, I needs to know that they are. Okay? Shoot. Here we got the Lovers and the Empress. I can't make it up. And pulling on me indeed. Okay? The Emperor. Did you say that? I can't make it up. Like, we'll go to your auntie's house. Okay, tomorrow. I'm gonna see how she been doing. Headed to the Wands. Nope. Seven of Pentacles. Investment, time, energy, effort. See? Moon. Again, look at all these feelings and emotions. Well, I can't run from these. Shoot, I might have been able to run from all the other ones. All the other feelings and emotions, but I darn sure can't run from these. Ay, ay, ay. This masculine here. And if this person is not older than you, then this is somebody that is in a stage in their life where, yes, they could be very, how do I put this? No, Spirit said no. Because we already said that some of them are immature in a lot of ways. However, this person may be in a stage in their life where they just feel like they're aging and their body is changing and they're starting to notice like grays and, you know, the whole salt and pepper look and all that. It may be something that they are having some insecurities about, but that you find very attractive. Okay, that's for somebody. All right. And again, something with the owl and the wolf. Okay. It could be animal totems or spirit animals for you or your person, or both. Take it however it applies. There's definitely a message there with that. Because the owl is emphasized here. You got the owl, got an owl. Okay, you got the wolf, got the wolf, got the wolf. Okay? Look like a husky, but it's not. Okay. I'm trying to see if there was anything else, but if it were, it'll come back. Queen of Swords. Oh yeah, you're keeping your heart locked up here. Because it's for this person. Very interesting. You take it out then, because wow. So when this person comes around, you take the heart out, but otherwise, it's put up. Because her heart is locked away here, okay? The cup represents her emotions. She's in it here. She's submerged in water here, right? Holy Spirit energy. That's why her palms are open, so she can connect more so with Spirit and feel it. Just connect with the energy, right? Cup sitting on top of all of that. The cup's here, upside down. Spirit just brought that to my attention. I wasn't even going to say anything about that. That just stood out to me right here, live and direct. The cups are upside down. So again, person just being confused when it came to how to navigate certain emotions that they never felt before because they've been avoiding them for so long. And then again, back to this cup. Where were we? This Knight of Cups here. The cup. That's what Spirit took me to. So when this person comes around, yes, it comes out. But as of right now, for a lot of you, Five of Pentacles, remember, cut off. Cut off because procrastination and making excuses. Making excuses, why? Because a person may have been faking something only because they wanted to impress you, make it seem like something was better than it was. I don't know if that something is them because they're showing up as a King of Pentacles, King of Swords in the upright. But it's something. Okay. We have the Chariot, Three of Swords. And the Emperor, Two of Cups is the underlining. The thought of the idea of you moving on really breaks this Emperor's heart. They want to be what it is that you need here. Okay, but they were confused as to how to do that for some time. All right. It was something that we were talking about, very specific. And at that moment, it was 12:12 on a timestamp. I don't remember what it was. Mommy brain, y'all. Mommy brain. It was something we were talking about. Or something I was going to say to you guys. Did say, and it was 12:12, one step at a time. Seven of Pentacles, one pentacle, one cup at a time. Okay, something along those lines, like take your time with it. This person could have just always thought, like, you know, if you get too in your feels, too in your emotions, they can lead you astray, get you all in some stuff, and that is very true. So, again, they were coming from a practical place. And there is this soulmate connection here between y'all, deeper than that, actually, with the Lovers and the twin flame energy keep coming out. And that keep on coming out. Yeah. Alright. And then look at that. I am not even surprised. I shouldn't be. But as long as I've been doing this now, I still get surprised. Spirit surprises me every day, y'all. Miracles happen every day, B. Alright. Yeah, see, Knight of Pentacles. One day at a time. One cup at a time. One emotion at a time. Seven of Swords. Oh, child. See, Three of Swords. Now, this person may have to face some uncomfortable things about themselves. I just feel like this is the energy of never having letting anybody get too close. Playing it like it was a literal game. Instead of, like when it comes to relationships and romance, including or involving my emotions or letting that be what guides me when it comes to my romantic partners. No, I'm like strategizing and playing a game. You know, just moving so that I'm not getting hurt. But even when they move this way with you, which is why the door got shut in the first place, they still ended up getting hurt. So they like, okay, there's no avoiding it. That's why I said they can't avoid these feelings. Yeah, definitely not. Yeah. Spirit said, no, you're going to have to sit in this and feel this. That's how you heal, though. You can't avoid it. You have to sit in it, feel it, deal with it, sort it out. What am I feeling? Why do I feel that way? What can I do about it? You know? Otherwise, so you can't just flip the cup over like, I'm not dealing with this right now. Because then you won't ever deal with it. And it's going to constantly be something you go around. Or try to. Remember I told you, like, the twin flame will break your heart open? That's what it looks like. But then, ultimately, this is what's on the inside of it. All that joy. It's like having to turn a heart of stone back into flesh, where it is able to feel true joy and compassion. And not just, like I said, be looking at everything like it's a game, or, you know, oh, let me strategize, you know, let me plot, you know, like, nah, not everything has to be like that. Okay. All right. We have the Magician and the Ace of Swords. I feel like, again, if hoping, praying, wishing has something to do with manifestation. I'm not going to say it's how you manifest, because you manifest by believing. But you hope, you believe. In order to have faith, you believe. If you want your prayers to actually go through and come into fruition, you believe. So I feel like it all falls underneath the same umbrella. So I feel like they're hoping and praying that they can manifest this conversation. That's just what I feel like the Magician and the Ace of Swords is. Yeah. Because Ten of Swords is like abrupt ending due to betrayal, disappointment, time and time again, child, you know. You know the story, child. Right? Roller coaster. You're like, yeah, know the story, know the ride, got off it, closed the book, you know. That's the Ten of Swords. Man, but see, when you did that, look. Dun, 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 the King of Cups. Exactly. We already had the King and Queen of Swords, the King and Queen of Pentacles. Now we have the King and Queen of Cups, because that was the goal, ultimately, to get this person to be more expressive with their emotions. Their heart has been broken open. Their heart of stone has been renewed and turned back into flesh. They can feel. They're sensitive to other people's feelings. They're very sensitive to you. Okay. I don't play when it comes to you. All right. Okay. Let us see. One more for you, Mr. Emperor. Okay. Oh, one more for you. Two more? Okay. I feel like they understand you needing to take space and time because of the situation. But reunion is still on their brain. It's like, but still, you know, like, come back, you know. I understand, but still come back. They want to resolve conflict. That's what Five of Wands is. Interesting, right? Went from dismissing, avoiding, you know, to let's resolve. Because it is. Okay, 2929 on the timestamp. That's 1111. Star card. Answered prayers. Okay, so again, praying about this. 5 and 5 is 10. Brand new beginnings. Praying for that with their twin. All right, so those are the messages, my love, that I have here for you at the time. I pray that this helps you. I know it will. If this was your reading or you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. And if you have not already, go ahead and subscribe. Peace and hair grease.